Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me inside my 7x9 catch-all. Not catch-all, it's really, well, sometimes it's a catch-all. Sometimes it isn't. Majority of the time it's for Avalon and Ninth for my business. It has a lot of things that I do for the business and everything, and we use all of the wonderful kits in here. So let's take a look at how this last week turned out. Look at that. It's freaking amazing. This kit, I hands down 100% love this kit. Love this kit. This kit right here is one of the things that makes me go, should I really start bringing mystery kits to the shop? I've done that with maybe one or two, and we're talking that happened like 4 years ago, type thing. So now I'm like, should I? Because I've got a lot of mystery kits. Okay, so that's what that week looks like. The current week we're in is going to be this one for graduation. I know a whole bunch of people just graduated. If not, they're getting ready to graduate. And then we have the birthday bash. So, and then the following week we've got this one, which was last month's mystery kit, and then I get to be into July into my Americana stuff. So I have 1 week left here, and this is June 19th through the 25th. I have no idea what's going to be happening this week, so I figured why not use this amazing pink, yellow, peach, orange type kits. Yes, Millennial times. Okay, that's what we're going to use, and we're going to just chit-chat shop stuff. So, wavy grid bottom washi, yes please and thank you. Okay, if you did not watch my video yesterday, I am pleased to say that my new paper has shipped, and it has a new adhesive on the back so that it's not as sticky, and it is a removable adhesive that I'm really excited about. I have done some testings with my manufacturer, and I am thrilled and excited. So before I move on, the age-old question is, oh, well, that's not even an age-old question. I popped out those glitter headers, and I was like, yep, it's the glitter headers. It's not the patterned headers, it's the glitter headers. So, yeah. So it's on its way. I don't know exactly when it's going to be here, because we haven't gotten that final notification, but it has shipped. It's a lot of paper, and I am thrilled about it because I cannot wait to just print out a whole bunch of stuff for myself and show you all of the testing stuff. So I'm going to have stuff with the paper we used to be on. I'm going to have stuff with this current paper right here, and then I'm going to have stuff with the brand new paper, and I'm going to show you the difference. I'm so excited. I'm going to show you in a few different planners. I'm going to show you for sure in our planners, and I'm going to show you in a plum paper planner, and I'm going to show you in a Hobonichi cousin planner how the sticker paper works in all of those, because our testing sheets and what we use, flawless, beautiful, makes me happy and want to sing. That's what it does. All right, so we are on the 19th. I have one of the busiest weeks coming up. We did not plan, well, okay. So this last week has not been my friend. I don't know if there's like something happening in the universe, what it may be, whether it's my hormones, it could be that. But I have felt extremely just angry for no reason whatsoever. I wake up and I'm like, today's gonna be a good day. I start moving and it's just like, I don't like feeling like this. And I'm just like, don't talk to me. I feel angry. Please leave me alone. I'm trying not to take anything out on anybody, but I'm just like, I don't know what it is. I cannot pinpoint it. There is not a single thing that has happened that would trigger something that would make somebody feel like that, right? Nothing. So I don't know where it's stemming from, but this whole last week, I have just felt every morning I wake up, I do what I need to do. We've gone to the gym a couple of times this last week. Not as many times as I wanted to go, but you know, because they were closed. Well, they weren't closed on Monday, but the times that they were open, or what we thought they were open, didn't jive with what we had to get done. So we ended up having to go on Tuesday, and I was going to make us go Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, but we woke up on Wednesday and all of us just couldn't move. So we did not go on Wednesday. I was going to try and go on Thursday. Same thing happened. We woke up and it was just like, we're exhausted, we're tired, like even the kids, and we haven't even been doing anything crazy, which is why I'm like, what is going on in the universe? Because there has to be something. But this whole last week, I have felt just immensely angry at, I couldn't tell you what. And today, so I'm actually filming this not on Saturdays when I'm supposed to be filming stuff. I'm filming this on Sunday when I'm supposed to be doing all of my editing and prepping for the next week. And my husband took the kids away so that I could just focus and get this done. But I woke up and our basement is really, really cold, which I really, really love. Our upstairs, where our master bedroom, the sun hits it just right and it's just way too hot for me. And so we keep the rest of the house at a normal temperature, but for me, I am needing a portable AC unit because it's just too hot for me still. I don't know why. It's just hot and stuff. So we have the portable AC unit. And it leaked water all over our floor. And luckily, it doesn't hold a lot of water, which is great. But at the same time, it's not something you want to do. And I'm glad that I found it out within, you know, a couple of hours of it actually happening and not like 2 or 3 days later, because then that would be bad. So that's what I woke up to, is water all over the floor. And so, yeah, that hasn't been fun and exciting. And I'm like, oh, okay, this week is just still going to spill into Sunday. I really hope Monday is a totally different story because I don't think I can take a second week of this. So, let me kind of do a little backtrack about this and maybe we can pinpoint something. Albeit, I mean, I kind of knew that this was already going to happen. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if it is that. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to see what I want to use. I've got all of these sticky notes. They're gorgeous, but I know that I don't have this color. And I don't want to try going and looking. So I'm like, what do I use that gets me what I need? And I'm thinking we go with the 3rd boxes. I think so. So I'm wondering if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do 6 and 7 on the end. And what have we done? Have we done... Yeah, we did pretty structured there. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. So, but, okay. So, I knew that this was going to happen. I'd received emails, you know, the printer that, or the computer that I print all of our stickers from, is an older operating system. And how I get, you know, from one computer to another, that app is no longer going to support this operating system. Okay. So I'm going to have to update the operating system on here. I have not been a fan of the operating systems that Apple has put out the past few years, so I've really tried to hold off as long as I could. But it's the month where it's actually going to be where they are doing it, and I can't get around it. So off to update my computer. My computer updated without a hitch, okay? First and foremost, okay? I had everything backed up because I've learned my lesson on this. And here is your lesson that, or your reminder that if you have not backed up your computer lately, go do it. Do not wait. Do not pass go. Go do it. Get it done. You will thank me, because it isn't a matter of if it happens. It's always going to be a matter of when it happens, okay? That's just how the cookie crumbles. It's just how it goes. Just go back up your computer, okay? So I did not have an issue with updating my computer. I was a little worried, don't get me wrong, because in the past I've had some issues with other computers I've had to update. Nope, this one went off without a hitch. I was like, sweet. So yeah, but I had not, it's slow now. It's slower than what it was, and I'm not like exactly thrilled about that. So we maneuvered some computers around. I'm not thrilled with how that's turning out. And yeah, it's just been a little bit of a nightmare. And that all started on Monday, okay? Sunday went great. I mean, I didn't have a problem on Sunday. Sunday went great. You know, so I'm over here just thinking that it might be something that started with Monday, and it all started with the computer. I mean, I did have to re-download a bunch of stuff, which is never exciting, but it is what it is. So I had to download a whole bunch of that stuff and get everything situated. So I really did kind of lose out on a day of work. And then that kind of just moved into Tuesday, where I was still having just a few issues, not anything crazy, but enough to make me go, not really happy right now with how all of this is working. And, you know, obviously having to learn a new workflow, because anytime you update an operating system, you have to change your workflow. It can be similar, but there are small little changes that have to be made. And I was just, to be honest with you, I was just kind of annoyed that I was having to do this. So Tuesday just went into just another day of having what I would say is computer issues at this point, because now some of the things that I was working on no longer worked the way that they used to. So I'm like, okay, is this me having to figure out, is it the actual like computer? Is it the program? Am I doing something wrong? Like figuring out all these things. And it's just slightly annoyed, right? So I think those were just some of the things that compounded everything and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Moving into Wednesday, I have my other planner here, so I'm kind of like looking at it. Oh, and I didn't get all of my videos done last Sunday. Yeah, I didn't get them all done. So I really do think everything just kind of culminated from last weekend not getting done the way that it should have been done. So anyways, I ended up having to not only do all that work with the computer, but I'm trying to edit and upload and schedule stuff. It just wasn't working to my favor. But because I lost out on so much of that work that was supposed to be done that day, I am going to have a very, very busy week this week that you're actually watching this. In fact, this video will probably be up on Tuesday. Probably on Tuesday. But anyways, I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say, because I have so many thoughts going on. Oh, it's such a busy week. It was supposed to be such a productive week this last week, and now this is happening, you know, and then at the end of the week, my kiddos are going on a youth camping trip and my husband is going with them. So I lose them for 2 full days. And I'm like, oh, all on a week that we're supposed to have new releases, on a week that we're supposed to have the Facebook Live to show the new releases. All these things are happening, and I'm just like, and I think instinctually, like, I think subconsciously at the same time, I knew that this was going to be happening, and I think I was just frustrated that I didn't plan better, for all of these happenings to be happening. And I honestly, to be honest with you guys, I did not need to update my computer this last week. I thought it would be a good time to update it because I was like, oh, it's a slower week. We can update it. I can design this, that, and the other. Experience has always taught me that it's never that way. And I get it. I am a very, very busy person. And so, not that anybody else isn't busy either, so like by no means don't take it that I'm like, oh, I'm so busy, you're not type thing. But no, that I just was like, oh, this seems to be like just a good week to be able to do it. There's not a lot going on. And we also have next week. Yeah, I totally, when I was telling myself that, totally forgot that the following week was the camping trip and that I was losing my kids and my husband for 2 days. Well, 2.5 days, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think that's just all kind of just what has spurred along the mere fact that I'm just haven't been in a good mood. And because we ended up switching computers around, oh my gosh, I swear I do this to myself, but because we switched the computers around, we're probably going to have to switch them back because the computer we switched to the cutting machines is slow as molasses and does not want to work relatively fast at all. It didn't want to open up things. It's just, I hate updating stuff. I love Mac computers, so I'm not willing to go to a PC. That's how much I loathe PCs. And if you're a PC lover, like, power to you. At one point I was a PC lover, and I think my brain just works better with a Mac at the end of the day. I think that's just what it does, is that in my brain it just makes more sense that way. And that's cool. But yeah, I completely do this to myself. So here's to a day or a week of trying to catch up on everything, because I was supposed to have everything for this next release designed. Take a wild guess on that one. Granted, it is Sunday, so by the time you guys see this, I will probably have some stuff designed and printed and ready to go on the cutters. But I have to have it all done by Tuesday evening so that my husband can cut it all on Wednesday and Thursday before he has to leave, all the while getting stuff prepped for camping trip. So yeah, I just, maybe that's what it was, but it just has felt we would go out and I would just be like, people would just walk by and I just get mad and angry. So I just don't know what it was in the world that was just like, rawr. So I'm staying home a lot more this week. That's what is probably going to be best for not only my mental health, but everybody else, because I don't need to hurt anybody's feelings anywhere. So yeah, I just don't know what it was. However, on a good note, we got our washi order in. I have another washi order coming this month too, but we got our washi order in. I'm so excited. And it was so much washi. I ended up having to buy, more containers for our washi, as my husband lovingly refers to it as the washi wall, and so that I can organize them, because I am, see, when you are designer, creator, manufacturer, supply orderer, administrative, accounting, all the jobs, sometimes you forget some things. And I walked in, when was it? When did I walk in? It was not too long ago. I walked in and I looked and I was like, oh, we have all this washi everywhere. And I know I haven't done a release of washi from like mystery kits. So every time our mystery kits come out and we have any leftover washi, we put that up on the website. I'm like, we haven't released any in a while. I'm like, but I don't know what we can release and what we can't release. And so I had to, which now just reminds me, I got to get started on table stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was a big segue, but just something that I completely remembered and just out of the blue. All right, let's see. Okay, so yellow it is. But I was like, we need to get this organized. I need to see what's coming up. I need to be able to see and grab things a little bit easier. You know, all these things. And so I went ahead and I ordered more. Well, I kind of actually went through and organize the washi and stack things up, and oh, you know what, do I want it more space? I was thinking I could get away, and maybe I can get away. Can I get away with this? I think I can. Yes. Okay, perfect. On the weekend it will give me one more space to be able to do that with. So oh, heck yeah, we're doing this number. Wavy grid for sure. But I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get it. And we're going to organize it so that only one washi fits into one container. Because I did have it where we have some options of washi that have not sold as well as others. And that's just business, you guys. Some things sell better than others. Like, that's just how it is, right? I was like, let's put all washi into one, you know, each washi design into one container. And that condensed a lot of things down. And that got me looking, and I was like, wow, we actually have a lot that we need to like organize here. And we have a big box of washi coming up. So the big box of washi that was just delivered actually gets us through the end of the year for the horror boxes and the end of the year for monthly functional subs, I believe. I'm pretty positive it does. So yeah, okay. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna pull from this. So yeah, so we have this huge wall of washi that needs to be reorganized. I've got to go through. I've already taken some videos, because I am not going to pass up an opportunity to use this as a reel for Instagram and TikTok, which I have a TikTok now. I got one. I held off as long as I could, and I got one. I haven't done too much. I don't know if it's something that I'm like, oh yeah, that's really something I should have done, because it really is just one more social media thing to think about, and I don't know if I'm wanting to do it. Okay, so let's see. I'll just kind of stick to what I've been doing. It works, so why change something? You know, don't fix something that isn't broken type thing. And here we go. So but yeah, I not gonna pass up an opportunity to be able to make a reel off of this, because it is a lot. So we're gonna be I got to remember to do it also and condense it down so that I can make it a YouTube short, because I think that would be pretty cool. but the wall of washi is looking amazing and I am ecstatic about it. So, okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We are gonna do 2 of these just like we did. Did we do it this last week? I think we did. Let's see. Yes, we did. And I really enjoyed that. I felt like it kept me on track for some things. So I have really been listening to a ton of audiobooks lately. A ton for me, maybe not so much for everybody else, but a ton for me. And it's been nice to track that aspect. So, okay, here we go. Let's take a look. I am in love with these colors. Oh my gosh, these colors are absolutely divine. Oh, why do they have to be so pretty? And it's all over. Oh, I'm so ready for it. So ready for just summer and all the fun summer colors. So, all right, you guys, I asked you in a poll this last week how you wanted to see Plan With Me's, if you wanted to see just before the pen, before I lay anything down, or if you wanted to see after the pens, kind of like plan as I go style, or a mixture of both. And so far, the last time I checked, 100% of the votes are a mixture of both. A mixture of plan as I go and before the pen. So watch out for my next video, because it's gonna be one of these last weeks, because I'm gonna try something a little different. It maybe my B6 planner. So, all right, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.